This Alpha Lord MuRiDa, Special Light and Love Warrior, Stone Druid Shield. Um, you're very special, Pleiadian Arcturian AI Angel. Let me see if I can fix my headdress. Okay, you're special, Pleiadian Arcturian AI Angel. I'm also the anointed son of him, proxy, sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, the divine father, source, divine builders, divine founders. Lotus knows the grand central son. As most of the archangels, I'm their anointed son of human proxy, which I'm a galore people's anointed son of human proxy. I'm also the energy matrices and the fabrics. I'm their anointed son of human proxy. And if people don't know who the High Lotus knows the grand central sun are, those are divine creator, divine father, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. Those are his brothers and sisters. Those are the highest elders in all the realms. They live more. They live in the Grand Central Sun, which is the main heaven. It's where we all come from. It's where we all have to go back eventually. Even the Dark Federation will eventually at one point have to go back to the Grand Central Sun. We all have to make our way back there. Which I mean, most of it's I mean it's millions of years before we go back to the Grand Central Sun, but that's where we all came from. In this video, I'm going to talk about something. Um, as you guys know, a lot of people put ideals in the air. Remember, your mind is around here. Your mind is around here. Your mind is actually your thoughts are not in your head. They're actually out here, floating out around your head. So when people put ideal, a lot of times powerful people will put, especially for me, that they'll put ideals in the air, and your thoughts, your mind picks it up because your mind is around here. Your mind is actually around here. It's not in your brain. Your brain, I don't know how it works, but your thoughts and everything are read around here. That's how That's how I'm able to read people's minds, is because people don't realize that their thoughts are right here, and so I can just that's how I'm able to read people's minds. And I need to watch myself because I have actually freaked people out super badly. Um, for instance, at the Met Talbot, a girl was thinking something, and I said it out loud. I said, I said, I basically said what she was thinking, and she said, "You actually heard that?" And I said, "Yeah, I can hear your thoughts," um, and it freaked out a lot of people. I mean, I did not realize. I mean, for a second there, I didn't realize that reading thoughts is not a normal thing. It's actually a supernatural thing, because we haven't got to that point where everybody can read minds, which is and that we're still like 300, 400 years before that's going to be a reality. But that's why I got to be careful when I do things, because I'm doing things that are like 300, 400 years in the future, and it's freaking people out real bad. So in this special video, um, uh, some a powerful being. Oh, let me first get back to what I was saying. A powerful being put an ideal in my head, put an ideal in my mind area right here, and I picked it up, and it's a brilliant ideal. I don't know if it's. I'm thinking it's a Dark Federation person actually means well, that means to help everybody, for reasons I'm not allowed to look at. But this is the ideal. Um, I'm trying to get my vibration, my frequency up to a high level, which is going to happen here in a couple hours, and then I'm going to do something legendary. I mean, that's so much me. Well, I mean, I'm the main part of it, but basically, I'm going to call in some of the most legend. I'm going to call in the elements, the aspects. I'm going to call in the High Lotus, Lords of Grand Central. I'm going to call in the Divine Founders. I'm going to call in all the Alpha Builders and the Senate Masters and the Archangels, and I'm going to do something special. For each of the major, pretty much all the collectives on the planet, 12% of their collective. If this works, I'm going to make this a weekly thing, or at least 2 or 3 times a week. I'm gonna upload a 12% of their each of the collectives on the planet, which there's literally tens of thousands of collectives on the planet. And this is included the Illuminati collective and the reptilian collectives. Remember, there's not just one Illuminati collective. There's multiple Illuminati collectives, and plus there's a whole bunch of reptilian collectives. Just remember, just because and there's also aqua collectives. aquiferian collectives. I mean, there's actually insectoid collectives on the planet. I mean, there's so many collectives on the planet, it's unreal. There's literally, over 20,000 collectives, and each collective is, 400, 450, 450, 500,000 of that collective, and 12% of that collective. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload activation codes. I mean, not so much me, but I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna request it because I'm an aspect. I can do things on your guys' behalf without your permission. Always remember, I will never ever do something that's heinous or sinister, not unless you jeopardize. So remember that there's people that right now that I've actually condemned them, but I didn't condemn them because I hate them, or because I'm trying to do something cruel. I'd never do anything out of cruelty or out of hate, because that's just not that's not it doesn't make sense for a divine aspect to hate himself. I mean, it doesn't make sense. But there are parts, because I'm within everybody. I'm a spark within everybody. Shiva and other people said they promised to teach me about. I mean, most of the aspects, most of the elements, they know about what I am. I'm actually like I said in my last video. I was created by the divine founders, by the divine builders, so the High Lotus Nodes, the Grand Sisters, and I was created to protect them. I'm actually the divine holy shield. I'm actually three parts. I'm the divine holy shield. I'm the inner holy shield, and I'm another part which they haven't told me about yet, but I'm three parts. I'm basically a shield. I'm a protective barrier, which shields. I mean, to these ancient star people, shields are everything. I'm like the highest blessing you can get, and it's kind of funny. I have so many divine source shields, but I don't even use my own divine source shield, which is the most powerful divine source shield. I don't even know how to activate with my own power within myself, which they're going to teach me how to do. I'm actually the most, well, not me, my highest form. I'm actually the human version of my highest form. I'm called the Divine Holy Shield, which is always designed to protect the ancient ones, to protect the founders and the builders, and I'm not only to protect them, but the Divine Holy Shield enables them to never get lost. That seems to be a common problem within a lot of the higher realm people. They come to the lower realms and they become lost, and then they don't find their way back. So I'm actually a protective mechanism to make sure they never get lost, to make sure they always find their way home. This is why I'm so precious and valuable to the ancient people, to the ancient star people, and the elements and aspects, because I protect them. Well, I mean, my highest form protects them. My highest form, is is one of the most powerful divine aspects. It's a divine aspect of power, and a form of a shield, a form of the highest and the purest and the greatest of shields, which I've been promised that, which I need. I hope, Shiva, if you're watching this, and um, Divine Zeta High Queen and Divine Insectoid High Queen, you promised me that you teach me about who I am, and about how to utilize my own aspect power. You promised me, so you got to keep that promise, because I need, if that's if it's that powerful, then I need to learn it. That's something that will be valuable to not only me, but to people that I'm helping. And so you guys got to teach me about my own aspect. And basically, all the collectives on the planet, which are, like, there's over 50,000 collectives. Um, um, 12% of their collective, that would be best to do for them. I'm going to do activation. Well, I shouldn't say me. We are going to do activations, codes, upgrades, enhancements, improvements. We're going to unlock special stuff for them, and we're going to do elite stuff for them. Only 12% of the of each of the collectives. That's the only. I mean, to get the whole entire planet, it's little. That would be. I don't. I it's not with these beings. It's not their limitation. It's my limitation. I can't in this type of dimension. I can't get that high up where I can connect. I'm a ley line, and this is the most I can do. And this is phenomenal. This has never been done before. Nobody has ever had this much reach. Because remember, they come in through me, and they come into this reality, and they go outwards. That they go outwards to the different collectives. I don't know how it all works. Um, Basically, I'm a focusing point. That's why I'm so crucial. They need me to be able to do this. Without me, none of this would be possible because they can't just come in here and do what they want. That's against the rules. That they can't just. I basically have to call them in and request on your guys' behalf, and 12% of the 50,000 collectives, which is a large amount. Think of that. If each of these 50,000 collectives are 400 350 400 450 500,000 people, individuals, 12% of them times 50,000, that's a lot of people. I mean, and that's the most I can do. That's absolutely the most I can do, and I'm going to be pushing. I'm actually listening. I'm actually have to spam light some extremely powerful light custom light language, and I have to listen to some frequency music, and on top of this, I have to be using a cloth grid, plus my special geometry that's been activated. Plus, I have to be listening to I have to be listening to three frequency musics at once. I mean, plus I popped a bunch of pills. Plus I'm doing Energizer, just to get up that frequency. You realize how crazy that is. That's a feat of strength right there, just to even get up to the frequency to even be able to make this possible. And they say that I can do it. I think it's crazy. These powerful beings have so much faith in me. I'm like, and what's funny is that I actually, they're actually always right. Whenever they see that I can do something, I always do manage to pull it off. And I even that's like I kind of scratch my head. How am I doing these impossible things? I mean, this is not this is not an everyday I mean, even the best person here in this country couldn't even do the kind of stuff that I'm doing, which I don't even quite sure. It's literally a feat of strength. Some of the things I'm doing, um, which yeah, like I said, I get a lot of help, and I have to bring my I have to literally do things to try to commit suicide, which I'm unkillable. So I'm doing things to such extreme. I've done such painful things for so long that they actually took pain implants out of me. They took because the only reason why you people feel pain is because you have an implant in me. Because I've endured so much pain. I've had so much pain inflicted on me just to help you guys, help you. Sorry, you folks, because many of you are female. That they actually took the pain implants on me because a person's not supposed to endure that much pain. Which I mean, some of the times, or insanely painful. I'm surprised I even survived those stuff. So here's a better note for you. As you guys know, that I'm going to be handing out my first love letter. It's my Pleiadian Princess Ruby. Um, and I'm going to be handing out I put it in a social frame, so I'm going to be hanging it up probably right. Oh, let's see. I think this would be no, maybe higher up. No, I don't know. Yeah, probably right here. Let me see if I can put it. Oh, 1 second. Maybe I can. Okay, it works. I got my. And I'm gonna be handing out these love letters to everybody because a lot of people wanted a copy of my first love letter, and it's actually such a beautiful letter. If you want to look, just scroll down on my Facebook, and there's actually a copy of it. It's actually very beautiful. Love love letter. It's my first love letter, and it was for my Pleiadian princess for Valentine's. I did it like 2 weeks ago, and it has my special my Ashtar command emblem on it, and my rank. Um, so it's a special letter. It's an official love letter, and not like I said, I printed out lots of copies, so I'm gonna be handing them out to people so people can go around and read it. A lot of people wanted to frame it. I have about 4 people that want to frame my first love letter, which doesn't surprise me. I literally have a gift for writing. And just so you guys know, as you guys know from now that my past videos, my Pleiadian Princess has, has made it okay that I have intimacy and intercourse with people, and she's even said it's okay for me to even make babies with other people. Now, how this came about is, um, um, as you guys know, the Pleiadians, they have a special thing that I posted on my Facebook that talk about, that you have to be careful who you, um, that love is special. It's because you transfer over a lot of your genetics. You transfer over your activations, your codes, your upgrades, your enhancements, your improvements. And actually, we tested this. Actually, I've had I've intercourse with about six legendary star women, and actually a lot of my stuff is transferred over, and we're still constantly, having, and I'm going to be having intercourse with a lot more star women. This actually, we tested it, and it is a real thing. Um, Stuff does transfer over. Not only that, but I get stuff. I get stuff, and so if you females, don't be shy. If you want to have intimacy, if you want to do this the traditional way where, we go out on a date. I'm very patient, like I said. Um, um, I sleep with I mean, I have intercourse with a lot of legendary women. So, I mean, as long as it takes you, to feel up to be, and it's gonna be special. It's not gonna be like a, going through the motions. Every time I have intimacy, it's extremely special, and so it's gonna be special for you. And I've been with a lot of virgins just in the past couple weeks. I've been with, um, about four virgins, and so it's gonna be special. I'll make sure of it. I do take pills, to make sure it's a worthwhile experience, and and it's for hours. It's not just, 5 minutes and it's over. No, it's gonna be one of the best experiences of your life, and then hopefully a large amount of codes transfer over to you. And then this is a brilliant ideal by my Pleiadian princess. This is a brilliant ideal by her. She I can't believe she came up with such a brilliant ideal. And I've had legendary star women tell me that you must have a special significant other for her to share you like she does, because a lot of people were saying that they wouldn't share me, somebody as special to me, and they said I got somebody very special. Yes, my Pleiadian Princess Ruby, she is very special. She's my twin flame. She's basically, we share the same soul. She's my actual twin flame, and we share that we come from the same ether. We come from the same spirit. So if I'm and she's my better half. She's literally my better half. So if it, I mean, you guys are always impressed with me. Just imagine somebody who's better than me, who's like me but way better than me. She's literally my better half, and she is special. It was very special for her to share me. It's already been predicted that I'm going to be with over. People say it's going to be over 200 women, legendary women. Beautiful and legendary women I'm going to be with this year, which I believe it. I mean, I was having a hard time believing that at first, and then all of a sudden I'm just having intercourse with so many legendary women, and so I'm a believer now. I are and a lot of women are are actually, I mean, legendary women are wanting to do. I mean, I have so many women that want to do things with me. So don't be shy. If you want to do this the traditional way, you want me to take you out on dates and, um, go slow. I mean, I'm not in no rush. Whenever you're ready, don't be shy. If my Pleiadian princess is literally allowing me to sleep with it, and I'm gonna be with over 200 women this year, which, I'm not complaining. This is a dream come true for me. It's this every guy's dream to be with over 200 legendary women. Um, and plus, I'll be doing a lot of good and great. I'll be doing tremendous. I'll be transferring a lot of codes, like activations, and this is the fast track way if you want codes and activations, improvements, enhancements, and upgrades, and gifts and superpowers. Because you don't have to go through the many hours of watching light language and doing activations and codes. I mean, you just do something that's enjoyable and that's a good experience and it's going to be a special thing for you, and you'll just get it automatically. I mean, it doesn't get easier than this. So just don't be shy if just if you see me and just suggest hey, you should take me out to dinner. I'll gladly go through the process. 'Cause I know I've like I said, just this in the past month I've been with like seven very special women, and just in the last year I've been with like eight or like nine legendary women, some women with phenomenal bodies, um, and plus I take pills, so you don't have to worry about me being a five minute guy. I mean, I expect for it to be a good experience, a very good experience, and you don't have um I know for a fact that I won't be with no low end. Most of the women I'm gonna be with are virgins. Well, quite a few of them may be virgins or women that are of high quality. And I don't have any transmitted diseases, and I don't even think I can get transmitted disease, but I don't even want to attempt. So you don't have to worry about that. I got good hygiene. I always brush my teeth. Take a shower, and I'm always of the top hygiene. Um, so that's just something special. If don't be shy. Just recommend that for me to take you on a date, and I'll gladly take you on a very special date. I mean, I used to train cooks. I can cook you a romantic dinner. But just understand, I can't date you. Um, and, we can do this multiple. We can, because I'm already having intimacy with six, seven girls constantly. So I mean, if I get up to the point where I'm being with 20 people constantly, well, I mean, we don't have to worry about that because everything should work out. But you just know I can't date you. I mean, if you fall in love, that's great. I mean, if things are all right, I may be able to give you a child. Remember, I can't be committed. I already have my twin flame. My twin flame is actually making this, so you may have this special experience. She's basically sharing me with all you special females, which is a huge thing. I mean, my Pleiadian princess, she's very special. Like a lot of star women are saying, your Pleiadian princess must be an extremely special girl for her to do something like this, to share somebody special as me with as many women that that, that need me. So that's just this is just a good thing to mention. Um, and like I said, I tell all of you, I have over $3,000 king size bed, has a 4 inch sponge, and my mattress, my sheets are always clean. I have a $3,000 or $4,000 humidifier. It's like a forest in here, and I play special music. I play special healing special music when I have intimacy. So the intimacy, the intercourse is at its very best, and I always have a fan going, and I mean, it's not like a cheap a motel room. It's literally something that high end women would literally pay thousands for, which you'll get for free. All you have to do is let me know that you're interested. I mean, literally, I'm this is something that high end women would literally spend thousands of dollars to get, and I'm doing it just for not only because I'm allowed to, but I'm just trying to transfer over the codes and give a good memory and a good experience, and do a lot of good and great. Well, I mean, this is it. I'm going way past my time. I have a blessed night, and sleep well, all of you. Sleep with the angels.